All right, so at this point we have the full chess game working. The only thing that we are missing is being able to promote pawns. So if we just play like some random moves just to get the pawn to promote, let's just say, see here, you cannot move any pieces because the king is in check, so we have to wait. And then you take here, and let's make another random move, and then when we get to the pawn to the end, we cannot really promote. So that's what I want to try and achieve today. And the only thing that would be kind of annoying is choosing between different pieces. So maybe promotion is going to be a special move. And if that move gets applied, we'll get like a pop-up menu and we'll be able to choose between some pieces. So let's try to get there today, hopefully. So if we go to chess.h, I was thinking maybe we want to add a different, like a new move here, which is gonna be promotion. And I guess, as I said last time, chess capture can be actually avoided because we don't really need it. So let me just delete chess capture and let's search for it. So when we get chess capture, we can just like, it's the same thing as the move, so we don't need that. Okay, chess capture. Everything is inside of here. Okay, so this is just a simple move. Chess capture. Okay, so it's just a simple move. Here, obviously we can refactor this one to be is capture, and we just keep it like that. Oh, and even just doing it inside of the if, right? Okay, we have another one here, and as well you can see it's the same thing. So, oh, but it's a bit different because here it's a break, but in the other place it's not a break. So this one was the queen, it's working the same. For the king, it's obviously just a move, and that should be all. So it should still work exactly the same, right? We should still be able to make moves like this, the end peasant move, then stuff like being able to castle still works. So yeah, perfect. So we are able to do those, maybe just fix or refactor unused capture move, right? And maybe instead of capture move, we'll have chess promote, and it's gonna be like a 2. Okay, and I guess we already have these flags for rook, knight, bishop, and queen, the stuff you can promote to, so we don't need that. And we just need to figure out when it's a promotion. Okay, so when we check the moves for the pawn, where is it? Okay, this one. I guess int promotion rank. Oh, okay, I mean, I had copilot enabled. I don't like it, so I'll just remove it. But yeah, that's basically right. If we are on the 7th rank, then we can promote as white, and if we are on the 1st rank, then we can promote as black. Okay, makes sense. So I guess the last thing we can do, So any of these moves can result in promotion. Or I guess just forward move, forward left, forward right. Forward 2 cannot really, it's impossible. And even N peasant cannot work as a promotion move. So only these three. Maybe I can just hard code it here. So I guess move. Let's see. Maybe I want to say here char move is equal to chess move, and maybe if forward dot rank is equal to promotion rank, then move becomes okay, or equals chess promote. Right, maybe that's the idea I have to use. Here it's forward left, but yeah, forward left and forward right. Okay, so at that point the pawn can promote, I guess, if you reach on that square. Okay, so if we go to apply move, now this one's interesting. Promote, because it needs input, right? But how can we choose that? Because we would want to be able to generate all the possible moves. How can we make the AI choose from these moves, basically? So I'm thinking more about these count positions, right? Which counts the positions. If we do count positions and encounter chess promote, how do we know to which piece we promote? I mean, the easiest way to do it, I guess, would be to just say if move and chess promote is not 0. This would be like, let's say, the basic. We would set on the end of the board chess queen. So we would only be able to promote to a queen. All right. So if we just play the game like this and we just give up some pawns, we should just do that. Oh, whoops. It's somehow died. Okay, interesting. So wasn't this one true? ds log info promote to queen. Wait, I had another idea. What if we just make this P? Or I guess this one. Let's make this one capital P. So it's gonna... I have to compile again. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate. Oh. So if we get there, we get promote to queen. But then it just crashes. But I feel like it crashes afterwards, so it's weird. Yeah. So it's after doing apply move. Do I compile with -G? Yeah, perfect. So I can use... but I don't have Valgrind. So apply moves. Chess. Apply move. So we have one inside of game. Should be. Apply. Oh, it actually goes and does that, but what? Okay, maybe let's go into Flake and let's add Valgrind because kind of need that. Like, why doesn't it? Why does it crash? This main. It's kind of annoying. So it dies somewhere. Let's see what it says. So string hash load texture cached. So inside of chess print board, let's see, chess print board at 166, it tries to load texture cached. Line 91, interesting. I guess here when we call the hash function, string hash, what the fuck? Percentage s name. Null. Okay, interesting. Chess picture, chess piece. Here it returns null, but maybe I don't want to return. Maybe I want to assert an error. DS panic. Chess piece is not. I know why. Percentage D and then piece. It's because I forgot to add the color. So when we go to motion square, oh my god, I guess here I would have to also add the piece color. Do we have the piece color? We do. Nice. So I would add piece color. I forgot I had to add the piece color. Okay, nice. So now we get a queen. All right, the only move is that. Perfect. So, oops. Game 230, I wanted to remove these two lines. Okay, nice. So yeah, now we are able to promote directly into a queen. It's not perfect because we want to be able to promote a knight if we want to, or a rook or a bishop. So how can we let you choose? Right, so if it's a promote move, okay, interesting. Because I guess, yeah, we say that, okay, it's a promote, so that's the valid move that you can make. It's promoting, so it's still fine. We show that in a decent way that you can promote. Somehow we showed that. But when we apply the move, maybe, because yeah, here we just say, okay, it's on the promotion square and it's all the valid moves. It's like all the valid moves, right? Like maybe the only way to do it is inside of check valid moves. If we encounter promotion, then we have to like apply each one. Or something. Just valid moves. Like for instance, for count positions, here we just apply move. But if you think about it, if it's a promotion move, you would have to do something different than just apply move, I would think. Like sure, apply move, it's fine, but maybe we need something more than that. because a promotion move would generate 4 different boards, not only one like we do here. Here we only generate one board. So maybe we want to put that logic in here, right outside of the apply move. So maybe that's what we want. Maybe we don't want chess promote to be here. Maybe we want to do it here somehow. So it's like if we have a move, we just make it as usual. But if move and chess promote is not 0, we have something more to do. So otherwise it's the else case where we just count the positions, right? I think that's how we're supposed to do it. Otherwise we need to do something like maybe chess square set on the clone at the end position. We want chess queen or piece color, but we don't have piece color, we have current. So we set that, and there's another clone, it's clone board. Okay, we set that. Maybe let's just add all of them just to have them. So bishop, knight, and rook. So how about we do something like this for counting the positions? Right, so my idea would be that here we replace that pawn with a queen and we count the positions that you can generate. Then we replace, but chess count positions. I don't know if that's fine because chess count positions might change the board, right? Shit. So we need what? We need a clone for each one. That's kind of annoying. We need a clone for the clone. So let's say clone clone 2 or whatever, and we clone the clone, right? So we make the move, we clone it, and on the second clone we do that, and then we clone it again, clone it again, we clone it again, and for this one it doesn't matter. So I think that's what we need to do. We need to check each individual generated piece. So I don't think we can do promotion inside of apply move, right? I think we need to do it outside. And here when we do chess valid moves and we call to this apply move, I don't think we care that, oh, you change to a knight or you change to something. I don't think it matters. So I don't think it matters that we apply the move, but we don't generate the queen or something. Okay. And then we have chess apply move inside of, I think inside of game. So these ones we talked about, but the one from inside of game. Right, here we have a tick, we have chess apply move, and obviously I would have to say something like something similar. So if we have a promotion, then we need to do something different for it. We need to, let's just say for now, set the piece to a queen. So we just state we move to square, right? And we have current player as the color. Let's double check that this works. So let's just sacrifice some pawns. So it still converts into a queen. Nice. But I would like here to have like a pop-up menu or something. So how can we create that menu now? That's a good question. Do we have some functions like draw button? No. Okay, we don't. That's fine. So the idea is that for the human player, we'll need to just show like a pop-up menu maybe, and if you click on you'll be shown like 4 pieces and you click on which one you want to promote to. Okay, so that's my idea. So let's just create an integer here. Promotion GUI is 0. Promotion GUI is 1. Right. So in here we'll have if promotion GUI is equal to 0, we do all of this stuff. Oops. And on the else case, we'll do something else. Right. So this just converts from you being able to click on pieces into you clicking on the promotion GUI. Okay. And also if promotion GUI is 1, promotion GUI is equal to 1, then chess print promotion. Okay. Static void print chess print promotion. We have that function, and if we click, we need to see if we clicked on the promotion GUI. So yeah, we'll have to see how we can do that. So for the promotion GUI, obviously maybe, I don't know, we still want these cell width and cell height. Those are pretty nice. Maybe we want some kind of rectangle in the middle of the screen. So rectangle, let's say, so rectangle wants floats, no integers, perfect. So int GUI, or I guess row and column. Let's say a row in pixels. It will be screen width, and now let's think about it. So it's gonna be divided by 2 to have it in the middle, and maybe we'll have some kind of minus GUI width, or I guess promotion GUI width. And this one should also be divided by 2 if I think about it, because let's say the width is 800, so we start at 400, and if the column pixel, that's actually the column, and the row, it will be screen height divided by 2 minus promotion GUI height divided by 2. So let's go here, find promotion GUI width. Let's say it's gonna be 400, promotion GUI height, let's say it's gonna be 100. So it's, wait, where's the, so screen width, okay, fair. So it's gonna be 400 by 100, aka 4 squares, right? Okay, so we want to draw it at file, column pixel, row pixel, and then for the width and the height we have already promotion GUI width, promotion GUI height, and let's say the background color is gonna be, doesn't matter, doesn't really matter, it should be, you know what would be cool? To have it as the same color as the square of promotion, but yeah, doesn't really matter. Let's make it chess square light or something. Oh, what? Again, not sure exactly if I want to have a specific color, but let's keep it as square light for now. h. Again, maybe I want to just put here a pawn, just make clean and make, just so we have some kind of, so we'll draw here like this kind of thingy. Maybe I want to make it bigger. Let's say it's gonna be, why the should I be in game? Maybe I want to make it 600 by 150, so it squares with size 150. Okay. Fair enough. Where the fuck am I? Okay, here. Okay, so next, chess.h has these rook, knight, bishop, queen. Rook, knight, bishop, queen. Char options. Let's say it's gonna be 4 options, and we have chess queen, chess rook, chess bishop, and chess knight. So these are gonna be our options, and this thing is gonna work more or less like a drop down kind of. So 4 unsigned int I is equal to 0, I is less than 4, I plus plus. Let's draw each option. Okay, so char option is equal to options at index I. Oops, option char piece is equal to option or current player. What the fuck? Option and or current player. We load the texture for that piece, and let's say we want that's not the right height. I mean, GUI height is the maybe here I can say 4 times promotion GUI height so that it's clear. Okay, so GUI height is gonna be this thingy, but we want the column and the row, which we need to compute again. So column pixel is gonna be basically minus this plus I times promotion GUI height, and the row is gonna be the same, but that just increases. So let's see if I that we'll see. Oh, it's not current player, it's the other player. But like you cannot click on any other pieces, right? That's fine. So I guess we flip the player here, right? So the player gets flipped. Maybe I don't want to flip the player until we finish the move. So if I take it still white's turn until I click on one of these pieces. It's kind of ugly, but let's see. Okay, so hopefully that's that. So we have promotion GUI. So here we need to check what we clicked. We have the mouse pixel position. I mean, square is kind of used only inside of this. So let's move it there. Mouse pixel. Maybe even mouse pixel is needed only when you click. Let's not, okay. So if we are on the else case, int option, let's say we compute the option. Right, so we know kind of these things. Maybe this should be a global variable just to be able to reuse it. So options, we don't need it here. So the option index, let's say it's 0. Char option is options at option index, right? Char piece is option or current player. We set that and then we flip the player. So we set the piece and we also need the square. We also need the square. So at least square t promotion square is gonna be 0. What's cool about this thing is now that we have promotion square is equal to square, we'll be able to use promotion square inside. Yeah, I don't care that promotion square stays because now we can use promotion square to get the color. Right, so like this. So we can do something like this, and here we can say promotion square dot file promotion square dot rank. Nice. So yeah, and that's gonna set it. So now if I run make and we run this, oh, nice. I forgot to set promotion GUI to 0. And the other thing is, so let's say I do, if I click anywhere, it's gonna be a queen. So we need to check that option index is actually good. So we need to take, so if mouse px, shit, it needs to be in bounds. Cannot easily convert it to, I guess we have these functions in the beginning of the file that convert, no, where are here, pixel to square and square to pixel. What if I create a new one, static void pixel to option, vector to pixel, int pointer option, and it's gonna be something like, okay, we have these guys for the start of the options, or like option box, and we want to do something like if px x is for the column is less than column pixel, or px x is greater than column pixel plus promotion GUI width, or pixel y is less than row pixel, or pxy is greater than row pixel plus promotion GUI height, then option is -1, so it's not a good option. Else we have to do something like px x minus column pixel, right? So this is going to give us the difference between my x position and the starting x position, and we have to divide this by promotion GUI height, because that's the size of a single square, and that's gonna give us the option. So let's run make pixel to option. Now, actually, if I think about it, px to option could just return an integer. Like, why not? And the px is what? Mouse px. Mouse pixel. So here, if option index is greater than 0, that's when we are going to do this part. Yeah, let's make, and let's see. So I take that, make a rook, nice. If I click anywhere else, it stays, then it converts to a knight. So nice. Oh no. Something's broken. Why cannot I click on the queen? DS login for percentage D. I want to see pxx and column pixel. Let's see these values. The percentage f, whatever. $159 and 100. So 159 minus 100 divided by 150, it's 0. What the fuck? Oh, percentage D. Let's see. Oh, I mean, cannot I convert it to integer somehow? 0, 1. Oh, greater or equal than 0. Yeah, it was in fact a great recall. So now I can also make a queen. This guy will run, and yeah, so we are able to make pieces from out. That's pretty cool. Maybe I want to put the pawn here just to be able to see like the different square. So now it's gonna be brown because it promoted on a brown square. Can we maybe get yeah, and you can also promote the black piece. Okay, nice, pretty cool. So I guess those are like all the possible moves. Now, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how we can make the AI do these kind of moves because like as human player it's pretty easy. You just spawn that GUI and you use the GUI to handle this case when you have a chess promote. Call, right? So yeah, because here it's kind of ugly, but I think that's how we are supposed to do it. I think that's how you have to do that. Like if you have a promote move, then you have to replace that with a queen, bishop, knight, rook, and check each case. Oh, why is 28? The fuck? Wait a second. That's not possible. What? Oh, anyway, it's funny. It's because I think I forgot to recompile. Yeah. Oh, so it's pretty cool. It already was able to make some extra moves because of that promotion of yeah. Maybe just to avoid that happening, let's try to do something cool here. So let's look at ds.c. So ds.c depends on ds.h, right? So I'm gonna say here src ds.h. So if ds.h changes, we have to recompile this file ds.c. Next, let's look at game.c. It depends on wasm, chess, and game. Sometimes on wasm. It's kind of annoying. I mean, the only reason why it depends on wasm is because I don't know why I cannot just include Raylib. For some reason it doesn't like that. But let's put chess and game. So src slash game.h and src slash chess.h. So how this thing works is usually, you know, you'd use something like a build tool that generates this stuff for you, but that's what it would also do, like just put those things. I think this one depends on just chess.h, so I'm just gonna copy paste chess.h here. Main.c depends on a lot: chess.h, game.h, and ds.h. So again, if any of these files change, then it would recompile. So for instance, if we go to chess.h and we change this thing, we run make, it's gonna recompile it. No, right? We don't have to make clean and wait for it. But just out of curiosity, so what does it recompile? So it recompiles main.o. It makes sense because main depends on that file, chess depends. I mean, kind of annoying because all of them depend on chess.h, but you have to recompile them if you change the file. But yeah, now we are able to promote to different things. So that's pretty cool. So yeah. Again, I'm curious to see how it's gonna work from the AI perspective. Because even though I was thinking that move, it's kind of fine, it's mainly because promotion move generates 4 different boards, and my chess apply move only changes 1 board. So yeah, it's expanding the number of possible positions in only 1 move, so that's why it's kind of weird to tackle it. And I think this way of doing it, it's fine. But again, I would like to find a better starting position that would better test this stuff. So maybe I'm just gonna look for that and we'll see how that looks like in practice. Yeah, so I think I remember this kind of page from chessprogramming.org from some YouTube videos I was watching on chess engines, and we can try to test out these kind of positions which have the depth and the number of promotions you can make. And you can see this one actually reaches promotions, which is kind of interesting. So maybe I want to look into some position like that. I was checking this one because it was the simplest one and we get all the nodes correctly, like I was checking it. But let's try to do maybe position 2 from here. Just because it has some promotions, castles, checks, discovered checks, double checks. Interesting. So let's see if we can actually just replace that. Let's see how it looks like first. So it's kind of complicated. No idea how to play. So let's do 1, depth of 1. We get 48 nodes. That's good. We also have like 2 castles and stuff like that, so that's good. Here we still get 2039 nodes. And then it's wrong in here, right? So only it's missing some, or it has too many. It has too many 8, 6, 2. I guess it has too many results. That's kind of sad. Let's check for 4. Let's see if it's gonna be, because 4 also has promotions. Yeah, still kind of too many moves. So I'm curious which moves are wrong here, because it's like very few. So at a depth of 3. Oh, so it's like a checkmate in 2. Let's see if we can find it actually. So I guess if it's a checkmate here, it means that white makes a move, then black, and then white again, and it's checkmate. Can we see something interesting? I mean, it has to be with one of the knights. It's crazy. Can you really do like a checkmate? Pushing the pawn doesn't make sense. Moving the queen here, it's like what? It's not working. But you have to take into account that maybe it's also a really dumb move from the opponent that gets you the checkmate. So it's gonna be like queen takes here, and then the queen moves. Oh, yeah, it surely is this, right? That's the checkmate. Okay, but then we also have some checks. We have some end peasants. So the depth of 3 we get. What's the difference though? What's the difference? Python 3 minus. So we get 36 extra moves or extra positions. 36. I don't see any 36 in here, so it's. Yeah, there's no 36 in there. Maybe it would be interesting to see how many captures, how many end peasants, like showing statistics for that too. Chess count positions. So what if we like output more things? Like let's make a structure. And maybe we'll call it type def struct perf. I think that's perf results or whatever. Perf t int nodes. So we'll have the number of nodes, and let's say this thing will return just void. Oops, and in here we'll have perf t pointer perf, and we'll just go into chess.c. Okay, and here we don't return anything. So if depth is 0, I guess I have to say nodes plus 1 if depth is 0. Not sure. Let's just double check. Oh, I did it depth. Return count? No, we don't return the count. Okay, maybe we have a int count, what we don't need. Okay, so it still works. But I'm curious, so if chess move is none, can we see here something like If chess move is a capture, then we increase the number of captures. So int captures, all right? So in here maybe if move, move and chess. Oh shit, because I deleted the capture move. That was a funny one. Actually, we need a capture. Shit. I mean, we don't really need the capture. We can figure out if it's a capture or not. So in here we can say something like chess square get on the state board at the end, right? And here we can say something like if no piece color is equal to piece and color flag. Maybe something like if piece. Maybe we can even say if piece is not equal to chess none. I mean, obviously it's a capture, but right. So if you move on top of another piece, it's a capture. So it is just a capture. Oops, me. Captures percentage D. Captures. Let's see how many captures do we get. The depth of 1. It's 8 captures. Yeah, it's good. Oh, 858, 358. It's not really. It's not good. Right, it's not really good. Then int, let's see how many n peasants do we get. So if move chess and peasant is not 0, and peasant plus equals to 1, that's good. I assume this EP is n peasants, right? Perfect. Yeah, it's 1 EP. Chess promote. Obviously we can go back and say we add back the capture just to count easier, but we'll see. Pair dot promote plus equals to 1, but we need to add a number of promotions. Oops. Castles would be another good one. Let's add castles. Right, so castle would be easy to count. It's just if move and chess castle short is not 0, or move and chess castle long is not 0, then pair castles plus equals to 1. "93 castles. Too many castles, what the fuck? 0 promotions, that's fine. Checks. That's also interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna add back capture just for, it's gonna be 32. I think it's fine to have 32. And we're gonna say move and chess capture is not 0. Alright, and we can go back to these ones. Move for a pawn. So forward cannot be a capture. This one is a chess move or chess capture because it's forward left. Forward right is also capture. And peasant, is it a capture or not? I don't know. Or is it like just a special move? And knight. For the knight, let's do else if so if it's bounded and is a capture, then we have move or chess capture. Or chess capture. I mean, I was lucky they stay the same. Okay. So captures 3, 5, 8. It's still too many captures, what the fuck? And too many castles. Discovered checks. Go on, how do you count that? Let's be real. Number of checks. Let's also check this position. Maybe it's gonna give us some insights. But yeah, like kind of annoying. Let's see, a depth of 1 is 14 positions, 1 capture. Maybe counting the number of checks would also be interesting. The number of nodes, 191. 15 captures. Too many captures. Okay, interesting. What about 3? 222. It's capturing too many pieces, so I'm pretty sure it's probably something to do with checks. It's some kind of check that's not seen or something. Let's see, depth of 4. Too many captures. 3, 3. Yeah, it's too many captures. But again, I'm pretty sure it has to be something to do with the checks. But even this one, after the second move, it's something wrong. So maybe we can actually just play it, right? Because it's something wrong in the second move, right? So what could that be? What could that be? Like capture in the second move. So let's just what can I do? I'm thinking. So this pawn cannot move. Cannot end peasant. So it's a takes in the first. So that's not it. That's just decent takes. Wait, why can I? Stupid, I already moved that. No, that's good. Taking there is fine. So it's something that's coming from black. But how? It's like 14 captures. It should be 14, but I get to 15. Maybe if it's a capture, I can print something about it. Let's see. So I'm gonna print f %d %d. This is the starting point. This is the end point. So maybe I'm curious to see the start and the end. Start dot file end dot rank. No. So then can I? So 7-4. But how can I tell? File 1 2 3 4. So it's something to do 1 3. File 1 row 3. So it's taking on 1 4. I think 1 4. 0 1 2 3 4. So it's most of the times going from here to here. I can see that's the capture. Right, 7-4 to 1-4. And there is another one from 1-3, which is this right here. What? 1-3 to 5-3. But wait, how is that possible? Oh, because maybe it's like the first move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13, 14, 15. And then the other one is 7-3, which is the king, takes on 6-2, so here. And 7-3 takes on 6-3, so here. And another one with 7-4 takes on 1-2. So most of the takes are the rook taking this pawn, king taking this other pawn, and the rook lastly taking. So when can that not work? So here it's in check, so it cannot do anything about it. But I can only see 7-4 takes 1-4, 1-3 takes 5-3. Huh. But again, like the error is I really don't see it, because this doesn't happen, this one doesn't happen, this one doesn't work, this one is good, this one is good, and then any other move you'd make, it's still a capture on that piece. So how is it only 14? Because the rook can take most of the time that pawn. It's like stupid. What? Then, you know, for this stuff you have to be at least decent at chess, because it's annoying. I cannot see what the problem was. Like you can see this one takes there. It's not black's move yet. Maybe it starts with black or something. Maybe it's starting with black. I don't know. And notation. But yeah, I mean, I'll have to try and figure out this stuff on my own, because I have no idea. Maybe it's just that black starts in this case, and then you get 14. Let's just try that. So if I go into chess.c and we have somewhere current inside of main, and we start with black. No, we get something different. But maybe it's something to do with the notation, I don't know. But it's weird, how do we get 15 captures though? It's weird because it looks right, but yeah. Also maybe having the number of checks, but yeah, I mean, you know, I'll keep you updated when I figure out what bugs we have in the code, but yeah, at least we, you know, we managed to have all the possible moves now, even promoting. So for example, in this one, you know, we can do stuff like checking the king, then maybe just trying to randomly push the pawns, I guess, I don't know. And we can even promote to some kind of piece. So for instance, just promoting to a queen, this guy can also promote to something like a knight. And the only thing that's missing, I guess, is the concept of checkmating, because now the king is dead, but you cannot do anything. So if you don't have any valid moves, maybe we just want to print something, but yeah, that's pretty straightforward. Or just ending the position somehow, having some kind of state that we can set. So yeah, hopefully this was interesting. Let me just go back to chess.h, and actually I can just reset that, and you know, like usually it should still work on the web build. Let's see. Where? Inside of game, let's see. We have at line 76 something. Sure, return null, just for you. So obviously if we go to localhost 6969, we should be able to have the newest move, which is being able to promote to a different piece, right? So yeah, hopefully you found this one interesting, like making some UI in C. And we also like had a small tangent at the end trying to unit test our implementation. It's not perfect yet, we still have some edge cases, but yeah, we'll try to fix them, and then we can actually start working on some kind of engine, maybe a random one or something. So yeah, let's see the next one. So until next time, see you.